And this is a Fox News alert. Major breaking developments that could alter this election only 6 days away. Sources tonight telling Fox News and our own Brett Baier that the FBI is aggressively pursuing allegations of pay-to-play at the Clinton Foundation. Now, the agents are saying this is, quote, an avalanche of new evidence. Joining us now with reaction from the Trump Organization, Donald Trump's son, Eric Trump. You've got to be concerned about one thing, and that is we are now 90 minutes away from only being 5 days away from this important election. I know the polls have all tightened even before this story broke. How do you feel about the developments tonight?
Well, listen, Sean, I'm concerned about this country, honestly. It's not even the election. I'm concerned about this country. I mean, the fact that we have a presidential candidate who could be under indictment while in the White House is unthinkable. I mean, we have so many problems. You and I talk about this all the time. We have so many problems as a nation. The last thing that we need is this distraction. We need to get this country back to work. We need to take care of the military. We need to take care of our vets. You know, we need to take care of our educational system. Obamacare is failing. And to think that, you know, and so many other problems, quite frankly, but to think that a presidential candidate could be under indictment, under investigation, and have to deal with this problem for years on end. I mean, this thing has tentacles all over the world. This is serious stuff.
You know, we know the Loretta Lynch and the Department of Justice, they didn't want the FBI to do this. This was rank-and-file FBI guys finally taking a stand. Question. And here's the other part. And we've got John Podesta, you know, literally the ethics of Podesta and this guy Kadzik, who works there, and the tip-off, the collusion between the Clinton campaign and the DNC, the Clinton campaign and the Justice Department, the Clinton campaign and the State Department, all captured by WikiLeaks, and the Obama White House, because, oh, we got to clean up his mess when he lied about not knowing about Hillary's private server that he emailed her on.
Yeah.
You can't make this up.
There's no question about it.
You can't write a novel like this.
Hey, Sean, I'm not a fan of people stealing emails, right? I'm just not a fan of people stealing emails. But the one thing I'll say, the one good thing that came out of WikiLeaks is it shows how corrupt these people truly are and how corrupt our government truly is. And it's incredibly sad. I'm a civilian. You're a civilian. My father's always been a civilian. He's never been in government. You see these games going on. You see Donna Brazile giving Hillary Clinton the debate questions. You see these people behind the scenes making fun of Christians and evangelicals. I mean, you see what's happening there. You see the president emailing back and forth on a, you know, on a private server to Hillary, and the cover-ups and the fact that, hey, we have to purge all these emails and we have to do it right now, despite the fact that Congress told them not to delete any emails. I mean, you really see the corruption of the Clinton campaign front and center.
WikiLeaks did two things, though, I would argue. Number one, it showed we have no cybersecurity as a nation, none. They did us a favor if we'd fix it, because now we can fix it because we know it's so compromised. Two, you're right, it shows the level of corruption. Here's the other thing. If we're not, Brett Baier's report, 99% chance 5 foreign intelligence agencies accessed her server and probably wiped it clean. Wow.
But, Sean, that's why you don't have a private email server. I mean, everybody has a Gmail spam account, right? We all use Gmail for spam or AOL for spam. That's why you don't have a private AOL or Gmail server, right? I mean, that's why you use government servers. And quite frankly, cybersecurity for everybody in the real world is something that plagues every single major company. You see them hit Home Depot. You see them hit Target. The first time the president ever talks about cybersecurity is when the DNC is hacked. And I find that deplorable.
All right, so your father has been making a very strong comeback. I mean, the ABC Washington Post poll is one example. The IDB poll is another. He had the LA Times poll, +6 today, which was a high number. But he's got to win the states. He's got to get the electoral votes. For your dad to win, he's got to hold every state that Romney won. And he's got to get Iowa, and he's got to get Ohio, and he's got to get Florida, and he's got to hold North Carolina, and Nevada, and Arizona. Now, think about this. And then he's also got to get Congressional District number 2 in Maine and New Hampshire. By the way, there's a poll I hear tomorrow that might show your dad up by 1 in New Hampshire, just a rumor. And number 2, it's actually not. And number 2, he's got to either get that, Pennsylvania, Minnesota, Michigan, Wisconsin. I mean, it's a tough road to hoe for any Republican.
Yeah. Well, Sean, I'm all over the place. I was in Ohio all day today. I did 12 stops in Ohio, and I can tell you the love is incredible. I'm actually in Minneapolis right now, but I'm going to be in Wisconsin all day tomorrow. And I mean, just everywhere we go, I mean, the turnout is incredible, and we're going to do it. There's no question. People are sick of this nonsense. People are sick of the corruption. People want our country back. They want this country to be vibrant again. We're doing everything wrong. Our career politicians are flushing our country down this drain, and it's got to stop. And
if she got elected,
and we're going to win this, Sean. We're absolutely going to win.
If your dad doesn't win, this country will be paralyzed, zero progress. We'll continue our precipitous decline. It will be an unmitigated disaster in light of tonight's news. Eric, thank you.